Hi guys, and welcome to TwistNetwork. Today it's me Dan, and I'm bringing to you another Photoshop tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to apply lens flares, and how to use smoke, sparks, glass, shatters, everything. I mean, it's pretty simple. So let's just get started really. So I'm actually going to open I'm going to open one of my logos. I can't remember where it is. It's probably around here somewhere. Might be in here. Nope. Great start. Great start. Not in there either. So while I find this, it's really getting on my nerves because I cannot find it. Ah, there it is. Don't know why it was there. But anyway, so this is our TN logo, or one of our TN logos. So yeah, I'll just be showing you how to do it on this. So we're just going to place our lens flares. So she's from here. Now the trick with lens flares is to get ones with a black background. If they don't have a black background, they're not going to work straight away from the bat. If they've got any watermarks in like that one just had there, just rub it out. And then we're going to set it to screen. So also you got to make sure lens flares will not work unless there's a background, and the background can be any colour whatsoever like that. So I made it green, doesn't have to be black or anything, it's got to be, it just has to be a background. So a tip I can give you is use Control U and actually change the saturation of the image to the colour of the image you're working with. So you don't want a red lens flare with a greeny piece of text or object. So I want either blue, a green, or you really want to get colour close to it. So just drag the hue and saturation like so. So that's close enough for me. It looks alright. And then the second thing to advise you on is positioning. You don't want to put them so they block major things, and also rubbing out. So if you can see here, it actually looks normal, it looks okay. Then when I start to rub out, you will notice you can see hard lines like this. So if you're going to rub out parts of the background, if you don't like it, make sure you're on a feathered brush. It's far less noticeable and it's easier to rub things out like that. So you can't really notice I've rubbed much out at all because there are no hard lines left. So that's our first type of lens flare. You've also got stretched lens flares like this. So I don't know if I can actually, I can't really put this lens flare on my my logo because it's too long and it just wouldn't work. But a good tip for doing the ends is to go like that. So you go diagonal left to the top left, and then diagonally down to the bottom left. And you start to rub it out and it fades at the edges, and you can also just tap a few times at the end and it starts to point off the edges. I can't really use that lens flare. So that sort of lens flare is covered really. Now I'll teach you guys how to use smoke, GFX, textures. I'll teach you how to use glass, fire and smoke. Don't know why I'm under save as. So textures, and then let's just get this fire in here. Let's get some smoke in here. Let's get some glass in here as well. Smoke and dust are basically the same, just different colours, which doesn't really, you don't need that. So first thing we're going to do is rasterize every single one of these because it's workable, and then we're going to set them all to screen. Like so. So now you can see already they've got no background. Smoke can be applied like this, if I just drag it onto here. And then go to my logo and apply it as a layer mask. So now you see I've got smoke on my text like that. And then if I really wanted to do this properly, I could fade this out here. I've got some nice smoke going on there. Fade the opacity, which is what I would normally do, to around about 70%, 60%, and then I change the colour as well because I don't really like the colour of that smoke at all. I normally check colorize for this as well. You can make it a white by just bringing up the opacity and dropping the saturation, and vice versa. You can make it a black by bringing up the saturation and making it completely dark. I actually quite like it like this, so I'm just gonna. Okay, so that actually looks pretty good for that. So the smoke, that's how you can apply smoke as a layer mask. You can also apply flames as a layer mask, so I'll show you here. Put a flame on the bottom here. And then you can either apply it as a layer mask like that, or you can go to the flame, hold Control and select the make selection of your thing. Control Shift I and then delete the excess, and now you've got a flame on the bottom of your text or whatever you've got, like so. Anyways, then you can't adjust it; it's set like that. And then a windshield bullet or glass, basically. I don't really have any good glass textures. The ones I've got here are good for if I do this. Put it behind it and make it look like it's actually come out of a piece of glass. So if I turn the background into a piece of glass, I can make it look like it's been smashed. If not, I don't think you can really do anything good in terms of layer, like making overlays of it. Really, it doesn't really work. I mean, we could try, like so, but yeah, as you can see, that doesn't really work. You really need it as a layer behind, so you make it look like a bullet. But anyway, guys, that was it really. Showing you how to use GFX. I'll just quickly check see if there's any more. I don't think there is. That's the main ones you want. If you've got any questions or anything, you can just drop them down in the description, and I'll answer them or whatever. Oh, this is a fractals, but I doubt any of you will have these. But again, you actually set these to lighten, and it will give these like really light spots, and they can be used as a backdrop on stuff. Look, if you look at that, I mean, that looks pretty cool itself. And if I hit all these, apart from that one, and then I just dupe this and flipped it horizontally. I mean, there you've already got a rasterize layer. I mean, there you've already got your quite a nice emblem or piece of text going on right there. So that was it basically, guys. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you did, could you drop a like if you're signed into an account? It only takes a few seconds, and it really helps me. The team. It's pretty helpful. It tells us what you're interested in watching and all that stuff. So thanks, guys. It's been me, Dan. I hope you had a good time watching the video. I'm trying to stall while I do that. So yeah, guys, subscribe, like, whatever.